Illinois candidates for the state's open U.S. Senate seat are on the campaign trail already.
One of the candidates, Congressman Raja Krishnamoorthi, campaigned in his home district of Schaumburg tonight. WGN's Angelica Sanchez has more.
Surrounded by dozens of supporters in Schaumburg.
I think he's a steward to make sure the taxpayers' dollars are greatly properly managed.
Congressman Raja Krishnamoorthi makes his bid to succeed retiring U.S. Senator Dick Durbin. He's represented the 8th Congressional District since 2017.
He's coming from a background that we can all embrace.
He told the crowd how it was thanks to public housing and food stamps his family was able to persevere through the recession of 1973 and relocate from Buffalo, New York to Peoria, Illinois, where he grew up.
Every night at the dinner table, my father would say, "Think of the greatness of this country."
Born in India, Congressman Raja, as he is known to his supporters, spoke of the American dream and how he believes he is the one to help fight for it for the people of Illinois.
Do we have a government and a country where we allow people to fight to make it? Or do we have a government that serves people who have it made?
Friday marked his official campaign kickoff, where he made multiple stops starting in Peoria, then Chicago's Roscoe Village, where he was endorsed by the United Food and Commercial Workers.
That American dream that I talked about, that my family had lived, is under threat for millions of people.
In a one-on-one interview with WGN, he says he vows to push back against the Trump administration.
I think I have a track record of standing up to bullies. You know, whether it was going after e-cigarette companies that preyed on our youth, or whether it's food companies that tainted baby food with toxic heavy metals. I went after them and I got results.
The congressman is not alone in the race, as WGN has also done interviews in the last few weeks with the two other Democrats also making their bid. They are Illinois Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton and U.S. Representative Robin Kelly. The primary election isn't until March of next year, but the race is heating up.
And that was WGN's Angelica Sanchez reporting. Senator Dick Durbin says he does not plan to endorse a candidate, but he's not ruling out the possibility. Meantime, no Republican candidates have announced if they plan to run for that seat.